Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome online to the Neumi Members Night that happens every single week. With that in mind, if you want to unmute Jeannie, that'd be great. Now, we have a pleasure today of having one of our diamonds all the way from Hawaii, who has a huge business through Hawaii and also the USA, and she'll be our MC for today. So welcome, Jean.
Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm very excited to be here. It looks like we have a lot of people in the chat coming in from Perth, from Indonesia. Let's see, from, oh my goodness, all around the world. We have Alberta, Canada. They keep coming in. New Zealand, Florida, Colorado. Wow, we have Mexico in the house. Thank you all for joining us today. Well, I have the great pleasure today to introduce you to our guest speaker, Attilo. He is a key leader in Neumi. He's based out of the USA, and he has business in all throughout Europe and through Latin America and the USA. He has decades of experience in network marketing industry. A lot of you know there's a lot of massive growth happening right now in Europe. And right now, particularly in Hungary. So all of the new rank advancements are part of his team and the leadership in this. And to quote Michael Firth and Alex Monterosa, they say that Attilo is a very humble leader and with much wisdom to share in decades of real life experiences to help you grow your Neumi business. So we're really excited. Attilo, take it away.
Well, thank you so much, for the opportunity, Jane and Michael, to bring me to this opportunity to be with all the people, all the family in Neumi. Really is a pleasure to be here to share one of the more important, in my opinion, a more important subject, we can have the skills of this one. In this one, we want to talk about that is something that is called duplication. And a duplication is, many people talk about that as a really lied about this, but in order to really build an organization and sustain an organization, you had to use a duplication. Otherwise, you will be building and around your backyard and all. But if you really want to have a business, around the world, where this opportunity, Neumi, giving us the opportunity to be in 69 countries right now. So you can be in 69 countries, but in order to do that, you have to handle very good that duplication. This is we're going to talk about that today. But first of all, before to getting into this subject, I want to talk about this and really lightly right now, no very deep. It's about you had to have, what do you have to have before that technique, before this one. And the first thing you need to have is the burning desire. The burning desire in your heart to change the circumstances of your life, whatever it is, whatever it is, whatever bring you to Neumi. Maybe it's an economical thing, maybe it's buy a house with your mom, maybe you send your kid to the university, I don't know, maybe you want to really deploy these products, around the world to save the life of people. Maybe, you really want to impact the life of 1 million people. You have to have your own burning desire. Once you had this burning desire, and then you got to have the second thing, which is the belief. You have to believe. If you don't believe, nothing happens. I promise you. You have to believe in my opinion, you have 5 different basic beliefs. First of all, you have to believe in the industry. This is a lot of people right here, millions of people involved in this one, more than 100 million people involved in this one. And then we know it's a lot of the sales, in this industry. This is not a business from the corner of your house. It's a really serious business. And then you had to believe, second thing, you had to believe in the company. In order to believe in the company, you have to be involved with the company. Know about Steve, know about why he is doing, why he built this company, because at 75 years old, he's a multimillionaire already, they don't need another dollar. Why he has this one, why he's building for us and for many people. And then you start increasing to believe, you have to check it, this one, and you are the 1 to 10. So 1 to 10, how much I believe in the company. And then you have to get involved in that, involved in the philosophy of the company, why is creating this company, and how they gonna do it. You know what I mean? It's just listening to the leadership and the field. And second, and the third, you had to believe in the product. You had to believe in the technology. You have to be aware what we have right here. This is just a tremendous thing. I have been in 35 years in this industry, and then I don't see something like that. This is a tremendous thing we have right now in our hands. The technology we have is we don't have a competitor. So we don't have a competitor. We are no competitor with another supplement, because all the supplement compete in that and in between them. But we don't have that. We improve, the bioavailability or whatever ingredient. So nobody had this one. And then you had to believe in the product. You had to be in this one. And 4, you had to believe in the system, how we build a business, what is the operation day to day. You had to believe how to do it, if you have a system, maybe it's not really good, but having a system is better don't have a system. And we have a really good system right here in the company. And the fifth, you have to believe in you. You have to believe in you. You have to believe you are son and daughter of God. You have the power in everything. If you believe in that or the universe, whatever you believe, but you have to believe in you. You have all the power to do whatever you want. It's inside of you. You don't need to looking for motivation out of you. Your motive is inside of you. This is the thing, and then this is the 5 believe, basic belief. And then you have to listen in what it had to duplicate. And this is what I want to talk about today. Today, duplication is key, is critical. It's critical to build a company, to build an organization, step by step, and sustain organization. Because if you don't have a duplication, you probably are very good to contact somebody, or very good to recruit somebody, but you are not sponsoring them. This is something different. You want to talk about that. So, and then you can have 50, 100 people, in the front line. But if nobody do what you have to do, you are not having an organization. I had that. I passed for that many times before in this 35 years in this industry. So I want to talk about. I want to share with you in a slide, and then we want to. Somebody says for you, this is keep it simple. Yeah, kids. This is a characteristic, on the duplication system. Need to be simple. Need to be so simple, even your grandma can do it. Your grandma can do it, and then basically everybody can do it. It doesn't need to be so sophisticated to do it, because it's just so sophisticated. Just a few people, 100 people can do it, and it doesn't build an organization. Those need to be passed to your front line, to the second line, to third and fourth, and so on, and this is 7 until you get the diamond. So let's share and then my slides. So I want to share with you, and then we want to see if that is okay. It's okay. I think you know, Michael, you confirm that with the hands, you know, it's you're
Perfect,
fine.
buddy. Perfect.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. You know, well, first of all, we have to what you need to do to create a massive organization. Really, what you have to do. This is about the duplication. You know, so first of all, everything start with you. You know, you are the thing. But what do we need to do? Because you are new ones. You know, remember, this duplication system need to work for somebody have never been in the industry, never. So, you know, never been in the industry, and they need to be able to work in the duplication system. So, what do we need to do? It's really simple. You know, we want to show this is the goal. The goal is we have a Monica. You are Monica. You want to have Pedro, Sarah, and Evan, and 3 preferred customers. That is your objective. So how we want to do this, you know, because this is important, because many people say this is the goal, but how we want to do it. And then 3 simple steps. Make a list of 30, you know, and then second step, you know, contact and invite them. How do we want to do that? We have an application, really nice, so when we have all the elements, you know, because remember, we are not a message, we are a messenger. So, you know, we are connecting basically the tools with the prospect. That's what we do. And then we're connecting the prospect with the validator or your workout partner. This is all we do. This is what we do. So, you know, we are not right here Jim Brown. We are not Dexter Jaeger, you know, because if we want to do that, it's very impossible. By the way, and before I forget this, the people cannot be duplicated. You cannot duplicate somebody. I cannot be Michael Firth. You cannot be Dexter Jaeger. You cannot be anybody. The only thing you can duplicate is a system. So you have to be attention to the system, learn the system. And the simpler the system, the better. So let's do it on everything starts with you. You, and then you want to bring Maria, and you want to bring Rosa, and you want to bring Monica. That's his objective right now. And then you want to bring 3 preferred customers. That's the goal. So what do we want to do with this? And then, first of all, and then Maria and Rosa and Monica and the 3PC coming from somebody, coming from the list, you know, the list of 30. So the list of 30, the objective of the list of 30 is to bring 3 people and 3 preferred customers, you know, because you just show the right tools to the people that people can pick up. Oh, you know what? I really would like to try this product. Looks like the product is really good. Okay, your follow-up is with product. You don't talk about the business with them because they want the product. Maybe later on, maybe, you know, but don't try to put much in the business, you know, because it's better to have a very good customer rather than a bad member in the team. Okay, so after this, you want to have Maria doing the same thing. But bring to Lisa doing the same thing you do, and then Rosa doing the same thing from Julian, Diana, and Gabby to preferred customer. And then this is the duplication cell. What we did it before, you know, bringing Maria, Rosa, and Monica, just we had the seed of the duplication. It's just the seed of duplication. The same thing, you know, you are putting the seed and to planting a tomato, potato, whatever it is, you know, you have the seed. Once you have Maria, Rosa, and Monica doing exactly what you did it, and then you have the cell of the duplication. Really, it's the first step of the duplication. If you don't have that, and you are not helping them to do that, you know, you're not supporting and guiding them to do it, you don't have a duplication in your organization. So how we do it? This is important to do. First of all, we had to make a list. I make a list of how many people, 30 people. I want to see, 30 people because we want to bite the elephant, the bite, and 30 and 30 and 30 and 30 and 30 and 30 and 30. Because it's manageable. Is we want to with 100 or 200, whatever amount of people, but we need to have we can handle. It's like the nature teacher us, that's a mom. So the mom had 1, 2, or 3 kids. If you have 5 kids, it's really difficult to do that. The ladies right here can tell me that, Or if you have 10 kids, this is really difficult because you will be supporting some of them better than other ones. So 30 people, and then with the objective to have 3 people remember. So second step is contact, invite them. So how do we want to do that? So call your prospect. Remember, this is a list. You make the list of 30 because you know these people. This is a hot list. This is maybe it's a warm list, but it's not a cold people. It's not a cold people. You start a business like that. So you call your prospect. First of all, you send a text message. For example, say, hey, you want to say Jane, and hey Jane, do you have a minute? You send a text message. That's just that. It's a contact, what I mean? And then they say, hey, yeah, I have a minute. And then you call them and they say, Jane, you know what? I have involved in really, really good, it's a breakthrough product, with something, a technology, you cannot believe it. This one I want to send to you is some information. And then they say, okay, but what it is about? They say, well, you know what? I'm barely starting this, business. So I would like to send an information, the right information, because you deserve that. I can make a mistake sharing with you something that's not right. And then you send a pick the interest video. We have very nice pick the interest video about the breakthrough, You send it that, and then once you send it that, and then you really making a follow-up immediately, if immediately. You don't have to wait for a day, 2 days, or 3 days. No, you immediately call again and you connect it, you talk with them, and you ask a question they are not expecting to have. Is what do you like the most? And say, well, I think it's really, really nice, but what it is, and then you have ready your validator or workout partner, and put in a 3-way call really immediately. You are out of that SN. Let your sponsor, your validator, work for you because he knows he's your sponsor. He knows already what to say, and then it's more important. This is a psychological thing, what I mean? So this is the 3 step. Obviously, you have more deep in every single one of them. But step number 1, make a list. Your list is critical. Si you don't have a list, you don't have a business. You don't have a business. So, the list is the warehouse of your business. You can imagine, you have a bakery. You have a bakery, and you have the ovens, you have the cashier, you have everything, what I mean? And then you go to the warehouse, you don't have flour. You have a business or no? You have a licensed business, business license, but you don't have a business because you don't have that raw material. The raw material is the people and the list. You have to have this one. It's just imperative. You have to have that. It's critical, and then how many people? 100 people, 200 people. But we want to do 30 by 30. You know what I mean? And duplicating that. The best 30 people out front, and then you make it the list of the 30 people, the best 30 people you have. Make it a list of 30 and then talk with your sponsor. So how to, sorting that list, and then you talk with the chicken list, we call it, that's the people who want to talk in the really beginning. After that, you have the list, and then you are ready for the second and the third step. This is critical. Remember that. So second and third step. We wanna see an example. We want to start on Monday, in order to see a week. We kind of start whatever day, but we want to start on Monday. So we want to do of the list, the first 10 people. You contact and invite them. 10 people, boom, 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 boom. The same thing. You send a text message, and then you send it the picture interest video, and then you have another video. You have all the videos right there. And remember, don't try to follow up whatever you like it, because sometimes I like it. Oh, this video is really good. You had to follow up what they like it, not what did you like it. And then in order to do that, you had to ask them. So what do you like the most, And then they say, oh, fantastic, you know what I mean? So I like the product, so which one is your favorite product? No, I think the Sprite, very good. You make a follow-up with the Sprite. No, make with the NutraSwitch, because they are not asking for that. The brain say, beep, 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 I didn't ask for that. So you had to follow up whatever they want. That is the path. So they say, oh, you know what, I like the business, okay, let me probably go with some of the best network marketing, and then you put with your upline, and then they can do it, So second day, guess what? The other 10. And third day, guess what? The other 10. So in order to do that, why we do this like this? Because you create, boom, you create a boost. And then when you create a boost of this one, out of the 30 people, some people want to be interested in the product. Some people is not interested in anything, and send it to you any way, and other people interested in the business. So remember, the statistics of the industry say, if you present it to 10 people, one of them will be interested, and then it's up to you, make the right follow-up with them. So once you have the 10, the people, and then the new person will be more interested, will be more excited. The enthusiasm is going up because they have something to do. They have follow-up. There's people is interested. I never did a network marketing. I had 3 people interested. I can't believe it, this, Oh, people are gonna be, they don't feel alone, they feel that the belief start increasing as an incremental, okay? And then the day 4, and then the follow-up and enrollment, so, and then 4, 5, 6, and 7, you have the time to select what you want to do, what they want, and they then follow up and start enrolling. Enrolling as a what? As a customer or as a member, and then you start making a follow-up, as a customer. See, it's a customer say, well, you like the Neumi scheme, but I want to introduce another. Maybe, where you'll be interested, we have another also. You giving open the avenue right now, but you are doing the follow-up what they want. If they want a business, they want to do, you asking how many times you want to do it in a day, because we have a duplication system, and it works really good. And then you teach the duplication system, So when it starts the duplication, it starts when you start contacting them. In the really beginning, the very beginning, start the duplication, because if you are starting doing that, there's a way they will remember. Oh, this guy contact me, yeah, they put me with somebody, and then they remember that, and they will be doing exactly like that. They are being a student from the really beginning. Okay, so let's do this. This is you again. Okay, we need to intensify this, and then you start with your list of 30. What is the objective of the list of 30? Is basically in the first week to bring to your team Maria, Rosa, and Monica, your 3 preferred customers. That's the objective, no more than that. If you on the 30, you're on a seasonal network marketing, you can bring 5, 6, 7, or 7. It does really very good. Congratulations, but this work at the minimum for the people, they don't know anything. So this can be a mistake, and it's the first week. So what do we do? And the first day, we learn while we are doing, because we repeat the process 30 times. 30 times in a week, we learn it. So after 30 times, you repeat a system is really, and a step, they are really simple. You learn that, you learn that. And then you are in the capacity right now to support and guide the people you bring to the business. Remember, they are your business partners. You are no supervisor of them. You are no manager of them. No, you're a business partner. You bring to them to the business is because you want to work with them. Okay, you want to work with them. The best way to do is guiding, and there's a second week to bring. So Maria asked you what I had to do. I say, make a list of 30. And then with the 31, you will bring 3 people again, and then you will bring your 3 preferred customer or customer. And then Rosa asking for the same question, what I have to do, make a list of 30, and then it's really a repetition, then bring with Julia, Nicole, and Joe, if you prefer customer, and Monica, what I have to do, make a list of 30, and then you bring Luis, Patty, and Kevin. So right now, you are guiding Maria, Rosa, and Monica to do the duplication system and bring the 3 people. And then if you realize this is talking exactly like the bonus power, So you are creating an organization in the right way. You're not creating something different, and that's when you are being profitable, because the duplication system need to talk with the comp plan. If it doesn't talk and they don't pay, you need to be click, and then this is the duplication. That's the reason why we're gonna do this, So let's talk about the cycle of duplication. Cycle of duplication have 2 phases. The phase number 1 is the first week. When the first week, you are learning while you are doing. And the second week, the second phase, you are guiding and supporting the people you bring to the business. Most of the time, in my experience, we are just in the first step, learning what we are doing, but we don't guide or we don't support the people. So when I say guiding and support, and they say showing them, doing with them, they're showing the application, showing this is the Zoom, this is the member night, this is everything, the connecting with every single thing, because your first obligation is how many people you are in charge? 3, not 3,000, not 5, you need 10, 3. This is the first obligation. This is what you have to do. 3 people, calling them to connecting with the Zoom, connecting with the presentation, using that. Do you know how to use the app? Do you know how to do this, and that? This is your obligation. And then the second obligation is to support, or the team, better say, the better team obligation is to support the people your 3 people bring to help them to do the same thing. Nothing more than that. You see, everybody do this one. The duplication is working good. Is perfect this? No, it's not perfect. Maybe sometimes you have bring more than 3 people, in order to do that. So we have to do, to create organization and a strong foundation for Diamond, basically, you had to have 3 cycles duplication. Because we talk about 3 people, no more. That's right. That's the first week and the second week is the first cycle. The first cycle, you have to face it. You're learning what you're doing. And second, you are basically supporting and guiding the 3 people you bring. So this is the first cycle. And then in the week 3rd and 4th, you do the second cycle. And doing the second cycle is another 30 people. And then you put in the list. And then right now they say week 6, 5 and 6, a 3rd cycle. So if you bring 3 people in the first cycle, 3 people in the second cycle, 3 people in the 3rd cycle, you have 9 people right now. You know what you have to do. You can interview them and say, okay, you know what? I launching my business. I'm looking for 3 good partners. I want to be, working for at least a year, and then make a shot. At least a year. You want to be with me. And you interview every single one of them. When you interview every single one of them, you know who will be in the top. You had 30 days to locate them in the organization, and then how long take it to do that? 45 days. So this is no beautiful. It's a beautiful. And then you 45 days, how many people you contact them, and you are sorting them in the right way. You are not guessing, because many times they say, this person wanna work or no wanna work. Maybe you are in that situation sometimes, So the best way to know, I wanna do the secret. Be really close to the monitor, really close. You have to ask. You have to ask them. So what do you want to do? And then they say the commitment I'm looking for is a year to working with me. A year. But in order to do that, we need to do the 2 steps before. You have to burn a desire, you have to believe. And then you can do the work, the operation of your business, So let's do that, because sometimes there are full-time builders, or some people want to work a little bit more, and the 6 cycles of duplication, the first cycle, 3rd and 4th, second cycle, and then 5 and 6, 3rd cycle, and then you want to be 7 and 8, 4th cycle, and then every cycle, is 30 people, and the first cycle, and then you are right now in 6 cycles. And the 6th cycle, if you have 9 people in the first 3 cycles, you have another 9 people in the other 6 cycle. You are set up to be crowned. Who would like to be crowned? You know what I mean? So if you are doing really, really methodic this one, really, really disciplined this one, you want to have the right people in the organization. And then you have the right people in the organization. They want to be disciplined. You are in the commitment. Everybody want to do a year. The people want to buy at least the 300, the quarterly package, and then everything will be smooth. How long will be this? 90 days. You have been probably listening to 90 days run. This is the 90 days run. 90 days run, 30 by 30. And then you can be duplicating as a bunches, as a pieces. You are doing that, and there will be more than that. Just shooting, and then 200 people and calling everybody. You don't know what is what is the follow-up we had to do. Oh, I didn't do the follow-up with this one. But if you have 30, it's handled. You can handle in that. You can manage it. and 30 people. And then so many people, remember the 30 people, 26 people of them, 24 people of them, they will say no. It's fine. It's okay. It's not a problem. Not everybody can be an engineer. Nobody can be a doctor. No, doesn't matter. You need three. And since you are saying, even you can say, I would like to know if you want to say no, what I mean, because I'm looking for 24 no. So that's just the simplicity. This is the simple thing we want to do. And then, but remember, before this is a duplication system, you had to be in the really beginning. Which is the really beginning? You had to have a burning desire in your heart. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing Neumi? Because I want to tell you something. You getting into Neumi. But if Neumi is not in you, you're still not playing. And then you have to believe. And then you have to believe in everything. If I believe that I told you that in the company, you have to believe in the industry and the product. You have to believe the system. You have to believe in yourself, because the divinity is inside of you. You have all the power to do whatever you want. Whatever. I can tell you. If you ask me, well, how do you know that, Italo? Because I have done. Like Michael first, I have my respect for him. He's a tremendous leader. And we have the blessing to have been Alex Monterosa. Is a tremendous leader, is my upline too. And we have the executive right here. They have a philosophy incredible. I live right here, 10 minutes away from the company. I can see then how they are working, trying to do the best we can for all of us. They try to do that because that's a philosophy there's Steve Scott has, and then they are following that. So thank you so much, Michael. Jane, I give it to you, the microphone. Bye-bye.
Wow. Wow, Atello, I took notes. I can't even believe this. You demonstrated how simple our business model is, and just starting with the belief. And as for me, the very first time I saw Steve Scott live, I knew right then and there that we had something really special. And what you said about Neumi being in you and you being in Neumi, I mean, I was all in as well. And the leaders that we have in this company are absolutely incredible, like yourself and Michael Firth and Alex Monterosa, that I've also had the pleasure of meeting in person. So it's so great to see you and to go to the next event next month for our first annual 3-year anniversary party. One of the things that you said that really stuck out to me that I never had heard before is your list is the warehouse of your business. I absolutely love that, because when I was visualizing that, I thought of a whole warehouse full of gold. And that's what our list is. These are people that we can literally help from where we are right now, that tells friends that tell friends, and go into different states and different nations, different countries all over the world. And the fact that we're already positioned in 69 countries globally, I'm absolutely thrilled. And the simplicity of the Neumi 1-2-3 system is called Neumi Cycles. It's the 130-10 rule, and that's right on your app. Anyone could access that, and in your back office. And that's exactly what Tello just explained to us so simply. And just, you can imagine how fast you can build to diamond and beyond in just a few weeks by just doing this system. It's so simple. So thank you so much, you all, for joining us. And be sure to join us tomorrow, where our founder, Stephen K. Scott, is live at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Neumi.tv tomorrow. So be sure to be there. Thank you, everyone, for joining.